Mary only touched her bracelet. The next second I suddenly felt exhausted and collapsed beside her. This left me full of doubt. Just moments ago, I had hidden Mary's necklace inside a pillow, because I suspected Mary was using it to drain my energy. Sure enough, Mary panicked when she couldn't find the necklace. During the dance, she was not only weak, but her movements were also uncoordinated. Seeing this, I felt a bit more hopeful about being reborn. A few days ago, I had already died. I wandered into the underworld in a daze, and learned that Mary had bound me to a physical energy transfer system. In the end, I was drained by Mary and died suddenly. I said I couldn't rest in peace. So the underworld clerk sent me back to the human world, and gave me 7 days. He said if I could break the bond with Mary's system within 7 days, I could be reborn. To uncover Mary's system, I forced myself into Mary's livestream team, letting her drain my energy while I secretly observed her. Soon I noticed Mary frequently touched her necklace while dancing. I guessed the necklace might be the system's medium, so I pretended to accidentally touch Mary's necklace, seeing how careful and protective she was. I became even more convinced the necklace was the problem. The next day during training, I secretly hid the necklace inside a pillow when Mary wasn't looking. As expected, Mary panicked when she realized it was missing. She immediately asked others to help search for it, but the intense group training had already started. Mary had no choice but to give up the search for now. Without the necklace, Mary lacked stamina. Even her movements were out of sync. Seeing this, I believed I had found a way to break the system. But the next second, Mary drained my energy again. I could only sit on the floor weakly, while Mary was jumping around full of life. This made me feel completely defeated. It also made the manager furious. He thought I had no value and planned to kick me out of the team, but unexpectedly Mary spoke up for me and tried everything to keep me on the team. This gave me a boost of confidence again. I guessed Mary's system might only work within a certain range. If I stayed far from Mary, maybe she wouldn't be able to drain me. So I took the initiative to leave the group stream and went to the new trainee area 500 meters away to help train newcomers. After staying away from Mary, my energy clearly improved. But just when I thought I had finally escaped her, I suddenly felt my energy being drained again. I immediately opened Mary's live stream and saw her using my energy to power an intense stream. This time the effect seemed even stronger. I couldn't figure out what her system medium was, but I couldn't let Mary use me to reach the top. So after her stream ended, I confronted Mary directly and questioned her about the energy transfer system. To my surprise, Mary openly admitted she was draining my energy. She even said she planned to do a 24-hour high-intensity stream the next day. By then, I would be drained and doomed. I became extremely anxious and desperately tried to recall every detail. Suddenly, I remembered the underworld clerk had said, Mary and I were bound by a symbiotic system. This kind of system always comes in pairs. That made me suspect I also had a system medium on me, so I searched my whole body and finally found my own necklace. I remembered Mary had once kept this necklace for me. I became certain this was the system medium she had planted on me, so I decided to destroy it before Mary started her next stream.